And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. And for Portland, they've got Denny Avdia sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Ayton. And it's Comentery in at the small forward. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Here's Simons after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Johnson down low, defended by Sharp. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the game to go. To the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's some.
Okay. Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
A minute and a half in. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Puts up a deep 3. Johnson can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Simons on the wing. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 13 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Okongwu grabs the board. Johnson against Simon. Johnson draws the double. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. It's good from long range. Avdia's got 5.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor, and a nice dish from Simons there.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jeremy Graham, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in for Shea. Here's Young. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Sharp the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Here's LeVert. Young outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And the rejection by Eaton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Daniels, no good. Portland leading by 6. Here's Sharp. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. LeVert, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeVert's got 5 points so far. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Simons. Beyond the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's LeVert. Again, the Hawks score.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons, the pass to Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Now Sharp, and it's Grant in the corner to end the run, and the 3-ball is good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Ayton at the elbow. The shot comes out. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hawks on top, ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Bringing his out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Capella. LeVert finds man. And here is Capella. Henderson defending. It's good. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the paint, here's Mann. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mann's got his first bucket in this one. And for Portland, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Henderson, no one around him. LeVert grabs the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
To the wing on the left. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
A nice shot by Klingon.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
From 10 feet out, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
The assist, Terrence Mann.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Buffkin's checked in. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
The Hawks leading. It's LeVert on the wing. Inside, here's Capella. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with the traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Henderson, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Back to man. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Abdias checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Dalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Tyson Daniels comes in for Karis LeVert. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson, no good. A tight game here in Portland. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For 3, Henderson connects from 3-point range. Henderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Daniels from outside. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here are your Blazer dancers.
Portland making a change here. Kamara is checked in. Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Inside. House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a tough play from Simons that time. He's going to get an extra shot to boot here at the free throw line.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here's Sharp for the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Daniels. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight.
Seeing the ball into the paint.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Shot from free throw range. Atlanta with the rebound. Shea with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And this kid, Shea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Daniels. That one wide left. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. They get the rebound. Ayton kicks to Avdia. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Drops in the trade. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
The Hawks trail it. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And for Portland, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Simons, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Daniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Cut down to 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Simons. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson left side. Pass to Daniel. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Kamare. This one for 3. Here's Sharp. Ayton with it. Back to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it again. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Johnson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Portland trailing here. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Daniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 6 here in this quarter.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively,
he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Here's Rizeshe. Here's Okongwu. Johnson finds Okongwu. Here's Rizeshe. Tries again. He gets it in there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside, Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. To the inside. Here's Johnson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So for the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Sharp, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Then for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Daniels, and it's LeVert in for Young. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here.
By the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
.146 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Niang kicks to Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got 6 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Niang, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Henderson, no good. The Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. With a tie, down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Here's Grant. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
3 seconds left, and the layup good by LeVert. He's got 12.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
It's all tied in Portland. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Hawks trailing. Up top, Niang. Defended by Thybulle. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
No good from Grant. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight to take the lead. And that one comes up a bit short.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Jeremy Grant over Henderson. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Henderson, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
To the paint. Here's Niang. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
The Hawks shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's LeVert. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Thybulle. Down low. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the wing, man. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Capella. Count it, and the foul. He goes on Donovan Klingon.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Portland.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And that one's good. Risa Shea.
No, that's a great sign for Risa Shea, proving he can handle the physicality.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Young outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Portland leading. Now Sharp. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Capella to tie it up. Goes back up. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A clear look for Abdia. And again, it's Portland converting.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Rizichet. Here's Capella. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella.
Number 17. Okongwu.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Okongwu.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Johnson. To tie it up. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for Atlanta. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Here's Daniels. Banked in off the glass.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here is Young. Here's Okongwu. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The Trailblazers now.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Johnson. It drops.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here's Simon. The high post shot. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And the Hawks with possession. Pass to Okongwu. Some solid defense from Ayton. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And here are the Trailblazers now. Outside, Simon. Pass to Ayton. Oh, off target. Yes!
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.